all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi Trophy.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Even 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson's going to throw again. Now here he goes. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Another Baltimore first down.
In the red zone now. Has him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Now here's Lamar. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
4 yards. That's good for Baltimore first down.
The designed run. Jackson keeping it. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ty Johnson now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
319!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return, down to the 5.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover.
Hit and Jackson loses the ball. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside inside the 10. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
At the Bills' 7-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Brought in.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Luke knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Allen now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Davis takes it straight ahead. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
At the end of the year, you look at the stats and you realize these fullbacks don't get a lot of touches, but the best of them, when they do get their chances, well, they execute.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The draw now. This is Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He can run it. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Now over that screen, Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's going for it himself. And he drives this forward to the 6. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help him get some points here going into the half.
A 23-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. In Minneapolis, the Vikings at home to take on the 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Niners do it again. What a run through these playoffs. They're the surprise champions of the NFC. And a look now at how we got to here in the NFC playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Can finish this game out as we're back underway. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Connects on the crosser. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Davis. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the Ravens' 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will reach the end zone for 6. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Pass now to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. An excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield. Baltimore running its offense out now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the play, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, the greats used to do.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Quick adjustments defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
He's brought down by Shaq Nelson. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7.
Now Jackson. Setting up the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's back to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And start with a give to Davis. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Holding offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Allen. Finding room at the 30, and he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Davis. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills needing a couple. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll go again with Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Walking forward with Davis. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Bills hurrying to the line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills first down.
He'll look to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. He is down to the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 20.
First and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Buffalo.
Handoff here to Davis. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Davis with it. That short gain is enough for a new set of down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense is set. First and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Bass now to kick this away. Squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is. It is so cool, and you can see it and feel it.